Hi, hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to Motortech Tatva. This is Srinivas here. Today's video is about 12,000 kilometers of ownership, a review about my Royal Enfield Himalayan. It's going to be 2 years of my ownership, and the warranty is going to expire in few days. So I thought before the warranty could expire, I should get it serviced so that if there is any parts that has to be replaced under warranty, can be done easily. Also, that I had changed the engine oil about 7,000 kilometers and now it is 12,000 kilometers. So I want to change the engine oil for the 5,000 kilometers. Even though the company says that you'll have to change the engine oil for every 10,000 kilometers, I want to keep my vehicle engine in a good condition. So I prefer changing it at a 5,000 kilometer of interval. And recently I changed my brake pads. In fact, I've changed the rear brake pad twice within 12,000 kilometers, and the front one I've not changed at all. So I need to see what is the condition of the front brake pads. I had not had any major repairs in this 2 years. In fact, the company says it's a maintenance-free vehicle. Yes, I agree with it. It's very less maintenance vehicle when you compare the competitors in this segment, like the BMW, KTM 390 Adventure. I've heard these brake pads cost about 3 to 4,000, wherein Himalayan is not that expensive. Also, I have not spent much on this in this 2 years and 12,000 kilometers of a run. So I'm expecting about say 3 to 4,000 rupees cost in this service. Also, I need to change my tires because I've ridden about 12,000 kilometers with the stock tires. This time I'm trying to use other tires, like I want to try with Apollo. So I'm going to replace it with 120/90 R17 Apollo tires. Well, talking about the issues that I've faced till now, all I can say is that the similar common problems that every Royal Enfield Himalayan owners face is that the steering stem issue, and second one is the swing arm noise. Initially, during the first service itself, I had this swing arm noise, so I got it lubricated, and since then I have not had any issues. And in fact, I changed the steering stem bearings in the second service. After that, I have not found any such issues. I think there is some update for the Himalayan steering stem issue. uh, as of now, I don't have any issues in the bike except a few things like the chain is little loose and the clutch needs to be tightened up. That's it. So let's go to the service center and see what they are going to suggest. And before going to the service center, I need to get the bike washed because they don't have water wash facility at the service center. I'm here at the washing center. The washing is under progress. One small suggestion: these people tend to use diesel or kerosene for getting out the blacked out parts shining. Uh, Initially, it looks good, but over a period of time, the blacked out parts will start becoming, whitish shades. So it will spoil the look of your bike. So don't use diesel or kerosene. Use degreaser. See, the person what he's applied is a degreaser. So this will take out all the oily content from the bike and makes it shine. Now I'm at the service center. I've given my bike and they're taking it for a test ride to check what all needs to be done. Let's see. Now, the advantage of giving your bike to the authorized service center is that they will have a checklist and they would check your bike, in all aspects. So here I'm going. My bike is getting serviced somewhere inside. I'm not supposed to film it, so I'm just keeping it very short. I'm gonna wait in the customer lounge. Let me see what all other parts needs to be changed. I'm waiting for an update from the technician, so he'll just open a few things and check and come back to me and ask for my approval to change few parts, I believe. So I'm waiting for it. Let's see. A technician has checked everything and got back to me and told that I need to change my air filters. It is blocked, and the bearing seems to be fine. The cables are fine, and he's going to lubricate all the cables, and wiring seems to be fine. Battery is fine. There's no major things that I need to change. There are some few rubber parts of the brake calipers which I need to change. In fact, I'm surprised that the front brake pads is still good even after running about 12,000 kilometers. They give me back the parts that they replaced actually. Also, I'm using a 3M engine oil plus just to keep my engine smooth and clean. Can you see the difference between the new and the old tire? I've used it to the max level. Finally, here it is after the service and polish, everything is done. Now it's just that I need to go and check out the bill. I am waiting. I don't know how much would be the bill. And I've already taken a test ride and it seems really good, and I don't need to have any kind of I don't have any complaints as of now, and the service is good. People in the service center are also good. In fact, they were surprised that I've ridden 12,000 kilometers with the stock tires. And okay, come, let's check out the bill. Let me pay the bill. Here it is. So the bill amount surprisingly is 2,500 rupees, and the person is explaining me what all they've done. They've changed oil filter, there is a stainer, there's a o-ring, and they've used grease for lubricating consumables, and they've adjusted the clutch and chain, everything. Also there is some labor for the work that they have done. Alright friends, coming to the conclusion that Himalayan is really a low maintenance bike, and for the kind of road it runs on, I feel this much is a pocket friendly price to bear with. And of course there is an additional cost of 3,000 rupees on the tires. Of course it's a wear and tear part, irrespective of the brand it has to be changed, and I have no regret onto that. Overall, if you take care of your bike, and definitely it will take care of your pocket, I mean to say it will reduce the cost of maintenance. Hope you like the video. I've given my honest review of my 2 years of togetherness with the Himalayan. I believe you would like it, and for more updates on automobile related technical aspects in the riding community and about any technical information, do subscribe to my channel Mototech Tattva. Like, share and spread the joy of motorcycling. Thank you very much.